Not all shows have viewers immediately hooked. Sometimes the ratings are so bad that networks literally have to cancel the drama mid-airing. That was the case with A Beautiful Mind. This medical drama aired back in 2016 and was originally scheduled to have 16 episodes. However, the drama was then suddenly cut short to 14 episodes, which left lots of viewers wondering why. When the news of the change started spreading around, reports were made that it was caused by the Rio Summer Olympics that were happening at the time. According to a broadcaster, this event caused SBS to open discussions on rescheduling its fixed programs, which included A Beautiful Mind. As you can probably already tell, this wasn't the real reason behind the cutdown. KBS was actually shortening the drama due to its low ratings. Netizens weren't a fan of the characters or the acting, so the episodes got an average viewership rating of 3.7%, which is super low compared to the Korean standard. While the cutdown was in the talks, there was a lot of drama going on behind the scenes as well. It turns out that only the higher-ups at KBS and the male lead Jung Hyuk were aware that the show was getting cut short. The others were shocked to hear the news. A source revealed that KBS actually wanted to cut the show down to 12 episodes. They said, from the start, KBS asked writer Kim Tae-hee to cut down to 12 episodes, but the writer said that would affect the story too much, so it didn't happen. Some fans believe it's unfair that the drama got cut short because it had a compelling story and was written well. Others strongly disagree and claim that the characters weren't that great at all. Especially the female lead, played by Park So-dam, received a lot of backlash. Fans say her character was very flat and only used as a plot device to change Jung Hyuk's character. It's also believed that the drama wasn't really cancelled due to low ratings, but that it had everything to do with the messy schedule and production. The lead stars were still very caught up in their previous projects and had little time to pay full attention to the drama. The filming was even delayed for weeks, which definitely played a role in the overall quality of the show. Another drama that didn't get to run its full length is A Piece of Your Mind. Judging from the ratings, this show wasn't anyone's favorite back in 2020. Although it starred both Chae Soo-bin and Jung Hae-in, the highest rating an episode got was 2.4%, which is incredibly disappointing. The minute the drama dropped, fans started complaining about how boring and slow-paced it was. That, in combination with the terrible ratings, led to TVN deciding to cancel the original airing schedule altogether. The drama was cut down from 16 to 12 episodes, making it end in a rush. In a statement, they wrote, "We have decided to cut down the episode length for TVN's A Piece of Your Mind in order to fasten the pace of the storytelling. But we all know that the real reason behind the cutdown is that TVN was anything but satisfied with the viewership the drama got." According to fans, the pace of the show wasn't even the biggest problem. Slow-paced shows don't have to be boring if the introduction is done correctly. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Fans claim the show starts off very confusing and does the opposite of making you want to keep watching. Another big complaint had everything to do with Hae-in's acting. In the drama, he once again plays the role of a nice rich guy, which he has been doing in his previous dramas. Long story short, viewers were bored of his repetitiveness. Others also had something to say about his character. He plays a character that can't move on from his childhood friend and lover, and it's borderline stalkerish behavior. Some people thought that this was very unsettling, and it seemed like the drama was romanticizing that type of creepy behavior. Next up is the disaster that was the cancellation of Surplus Princess. The show tells the story of a mermaid falling in love with a human, and although the original plot was written for 16 episodes, it never got that far. The show was done incredibly dirty and got cut down to 10 episodes just after episode 8 aired. This means that the writer had to somehow fit 8 planned episodes into the last 2 episodes the network provided them with. According to a source, TVN made this decision to improve the quality of the show. That seems pretty hard to believe considering the crew got very little time to wrap the show up. Once again, the real problems were the ratings. In some cases, the episodes of Surplus Princess weren't even able to hit the 1% ratings barrier. The lowest rating an episode got was 0.54%, which is actually really horrible. The reason why this drama didn't do as well as expected has everything to do with the eccentric plot, cheap production, and choice of lead actors. Jo Bo-ah plays the female lead, but after her role in Shut Up Flower Boy Band, she wasn't anyone's favorite actress. In fact, viewers called her stiff and expressionless, which made people not want to tune in for Surplus Princess. Another big problem was the low budget effects and overall slightly cringy plot that made this drama a big mess for some. It's safe to say that the canceling of the next drama had fans in shambles. That's right, we're talking about Vampire Idol, which was abruptly scrapped halfway through its story. The drama starring Lee Soo-hyuk aired back in 2011 and was planned to have 120 episodes. Unfortunately, it was cut short by the network and only ended up having 79 episodes in total. This decision was made based on the low ratings the show received. There were several reasons why the show didn't bring in a lot of viewers, but in the end, everything is connected to its low budget. Even though you don't need a high budget to make a good show, it does play a big role. For instance, most of the cast members were rookie actors who had just started out, so it's only natural that the acting was stiff or awkward in some scenes. According to viewers, the computer graphics used weren't that great either. Besides, the whole show was centered around its humor, and when the jokes aren't your cup of tea, you'd rather watch something else. Regardless of its bad ratings, fans were incredibly disappointed with the rushed ending. Although the writers had practically no choice, there were a lot of loose ends, and the last episode literally ended on a cliffhanger. Fans tried to bring the show back through a petition, but unfortunately that dream never became reality. A show that got entirely scrapped is the 2012 sitcom Mom is Acting Up. Originally, the drama was supposed to have a whopping 120 episodes. Yeah, that did not happen. In fact, the cut was so dramatic that only 27 episodes ended up airing. The sitcom was supposed to have daily episodes, but after internal discussions, the network decided to broadcast it only on Mondays and Tuesdays. Then, due to the low viewership, an NBC senior decided to cancel it altogether. That wasn't the only reason though. The network had a sudden change of heart and believed that sitcoms were outdated. The low ratings were like the cherry on top that made them fully scrap the project and start with something newer. However, the canceling of this show was messy to say the least. It's reported that the cast was not notified on time and that they even took measures against this cutback. The drama only had a week to wrap up its storyline, and the director allegedly handled it in a way that did not satisfy his cast members at all. Another drama forced to end sooner than expected was ExGirlfriend Club. This cute romance starring Song Ji-hyo was planned to have 16 episodes, but was mercilessly cut down to 12 episodes. The statement that the drama was canceling its last few episodes was released right after the 8th episode had aired, meaning that the crew had 4 more episodes to wrap up their love story. TVN claimed that this cut in episodes was once again to enhance the quality of the drama. They wrote, "In order to achieve the perfect ending, we decided to conclude the drama after the 12th episode." Are you noticing a pattern? By now, we all know that this is doublespeak for the fact that the drama got ratings too low for the network's liking, so they had to scrap it and cut their losses. The data of the show's viewership ratings kind of confirm this, because the highest rating an episode got was just over 1%, which is disappointing to say the least. Although many people love this show and were so sad to hear the news, others didn't think that it was all that great. Some viewers claimed that the plot was too light and predictable, which doesn't make it exciting to watch. The chemistry between the lead couple played by Ji-hyo and Byung-Yo Han is also often criticized. When you film a romance drama, you have to at least make sure your lead couple looks convincing. Despite its abrupt ending, fans believe that the team behind ExGirlfriend Club did a good job at wrapping up the story in the last few episodes. Last but not least is another love-centered drama that wasn't very popular among netizens. This time around, we're talking about Love Frequency 37.2, which honestly would have been better off not airing at all with how major the cut in episodes was. The drama was planned to have 16 episodes, which of course didn't end up being the case. Due to disappointing ratings and lack of attention, only 6 episodes were aired in total. In the drama, a radio presenter steals the frequency of a show where listeners share their love stories. Due to this type of plot, there isn't a linear storyline, which is why a lot of viewers were no longer interested after the first few episodes, causing ratings to drop. On top of that, viewers thought the acting was pretty mediocre, so unfortunately, the show never got to realize its full potential. Did these shows deserve to get canceled? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Bye!